action.
This is the Marc and Cali show. We are back.
Hey!
For the first time. Because technically, ooh, fucking yodeling, like.
The Marc and the Cali show. The Marc and the Cali show. Watch them go crazy. They drive each other crazy. The Marc and the Cali show. The Marc and the Cali show. They are so crazy. Watch them go crazy.
Welcome to the show, guys.
Welcome! Hey! This is the Marc and Cali show.
If you didn't already gather that from our theme song.
Yes, and shout outs to Markeisha Turner, Key Turner, for the little jingle there. We love you for that. This is the Marc and Cali show, season 1, episode 1. We are glad we are back for the first time. We're giving you shock comedy from a hospitality angle. We are two
Hospitality professionals.
And we're giving you just shock comedy from that standpoint and all the funny, fucked up, weird things that go on during hospitality.
Alright everyone, so the first video we're going to show you, we titled it Super Marc, and he is anything but. And you'll see why.
What the fuck? Was you giving me like a Brazilian head wax?
So
all I knew is it felt really good going on, and then when I actually saw what it was, yeah, I got the donkey face.
My favorite part was the M. Because I think it just looked really weird without it.
Yeah.
It just kind of looked like your head was gone.
Yes.
So, I mean, I like the M part, but...
It's like a beige nugget there with just the M in
Yes.
it. Had me looking crazy as shit.
Yes. But the funny part is not that. It's actually afterwards. Because we had a really funny idea after we saw the M on his head. There just so happened to be a fan in the back room.
She had a really funny idea. I was not consenting to this skullduggery and foolishness.
So there was a fan in the back room, and it gave me the idea. And it all just kind of came together. So here is the next part.
Marc, hospitality superhero on the way. Anyway, that's one of those ones that you're just like, man, did I really participate in this? Like, Cali comes up with these crazy concepts and ideas, and I just basically have to be like the puppet.
Roll with it.
Yeah, I have to roll with it, because if I don't, then
It looks bad on you.
as you're gonna find out later in the show, the consequences can be pretty severe.
This is very true. This is very true. So this next clip we're going to show you is, it's been a long time since this one, but we were over chilling at Marc's house, and
Chill slot.
not really, and and I think I was going through your backpack or something, and I don't even know why.
Uh-huh.
It was just sitting there like on the thing.
No, it's my lunchbox.
But your lunchbox was in your backpack.
My lunchbox was in my backpack, so yes,
Exactly.
we
So
technically did go.
I did go in there, and I don't even know why. Like I don't know what my motive was behind that, but whatever. Regardless, I found something that I should have not found, and it scarred me for like.
That's why you don't go digging in people's shit. You know, there might be a syringe in there. There might be like some shit line drawers. You just.
There could be anal porn.
There could be.
I just think back to when they found that in the hotel room. Remember they found it in the hotel room, the DVDs?
Oh my god. Yeah. And I came to work and you're like, Marc, there's a present for you in the back.
Package in the back.
There's a bunch of porn somebody left, and it was a guest, and they left a shitload of porn. I'm talking about like 15 tapes.
That was
12
so
or 15 tapes.
awkward.
Like, oh my God, who did we let in this?
You know what
hotel?
they found that same day, right?
What's that?
I can't say it on camera.
What they found?
Yeah.
What they found? A gun? You can say a gun.
No.
All right, if you can say porn on camera, you can say a gun.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about one of our beloved employees?
What? I was talking about the object that we found that same day.
The object.
Object.
Was it a dead body? I don't remember.
What?
Can't say it on camera?
Dildo.
I can say it. You can't say that. Okay. Yeah, did that come from the same place?
No,
from
it wasn't from the same room.
No.
It was different rooms, same night.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that, you know what? I mean, it simply means that that particular resort was a lovers retreat.
And that person was very lonely.
Yes, yeah, there was a lovers retreat and they did not have a companion. So they had their lovers retreat solo style. And yeah, they left a little memorabilia.
They left it though. Now they're really lonely.
Yeah, they're really
That's
lonely.
sad.
Because when they go into the next destination,
man.
they won't have that dildo and they won't have the videos. Like, what are you gonna do? Yes, this is really juicy stuff. You should have took them with you. But thank you for leaving them behind, and we donated them to the Lonely Couples Retreat Association. Yeah. That's what we did.
This just came out of Mark's bag. It's literally growing
Yo,
mold.
oh my God.
Oh my God, it's nasty.
Get that fucking away. Callie, I will kick the shit out of you, I swear to God. Yo, put that shit in the fucking, put it in the trash. I swear to God, we're not about to be friends. Don't you put that shit on me. Get it away. Throw it away.
Alright, so that one was pretty funny. Very spur of the moment. We did not plan any of that. I definitely did not plan there to be a moldy container in his lunchbox.
And I definitely didn't plan it.
He's just messy and gross and dirty. I mean, this just shows you the kind of human being he is.
To all my friends and family and fans out there, there's nothing gross about me. Y'all know how I get down. I mean, fresh, fly, flashy, the whole 9 yards, the whole shit boink boink. So Callie is just trying to make the scene more interesting.
Really, then why is there a booger in your nose?
Is there really? Is there really a booger in my nose? Do I really got a fucking sugar squirt in my nose? Why are you fucking with me?
Now, FYI, in this container was mashed potatoes. I didn't even think you could grow mold on mashed potatoes, but I mean, hey, it happened and it's gross, and therefore I tried to throw it at him.
This next scene is a really funny one. It's one of my favorite and one of my worst at the same time. I was enjoying a nice brisky brunchy morning day off of work, okay, and I was asleep, and because of the show and because of things whatever, and I still don't even know how she got access to my house, but evidently she had a key to my place, and we were supposed to work, we were supposed to film, and I was completely zapped out, and I just wanted to sleep at least till 6 o'clock maybe evening. And Callie wouldn't allow that, so she showed up to my house and she gave me a very rude awakening, and that's what you're about to see now. Check it out.
Enjoy.
Hey guys, it's Callie from Marc Cali Show. I hope you can see me. I am driving right now to Mark's house because we're supposed to be doing a show today. Where's this turn at? And he worked the night audit shift, so he got home around 7:30, which is 7 is when the shift ends, but of course it always takes a few extra minutes to get, you know, home and everything like that. So he didn't get home until like 7:30, and he hasn't responded to my messages in like the past hour. So I'm assuming he fell asleep. Found it. Pulling into his neighborhood right now. So we're gonna go inside and see what's going on. Shitty ass, come here. I have a key to his house. I stole it from him a couple weeks ago.
And we're just gonna cut out the part where I couldn't get into his house because I screwed up with, unlocking the door because I'm incompetent of unlocking front doors with keys, so.
As smart as Callie is and as brilliant as she is, she doesn't fucking know how to use keys.
I really don't.
Thank God cars have keyless entry nowadays, because she would totally get robbed if she had to sit there and try to open her car door and there was like some scary people around because she doesn't know how to use hard keys.
Yeah,
Sorry, Charlie.
It's very true. I'm awful with keys. My front door has one of those little combinations, so I don't even need to open my front door, like, with a key. So clearly my life is telling me to stay away from keys.
From hard keys, absolutely.
Exactly. So we're just gonna skip the 5 minutes that it took me to get into his house, because I'm sure you don't want to see me fumbling with keys in a door, so we're gonna cut to the next part.
Mark? Mark?
The fuck? What the fuck are you doing, Callie? What the fuck? Are you serious? What the? Are you serious? How'd you get into my house? What are you doing here? This is not going on the fucking show, man. That's not even fucking cool.
Time to do the Marc Cali show.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh shit.
Okay, so
That's what you call a rude awakening.
that was the day I almost died.
That's a very rude awakening.
Yeah.
Just imagine that. You got a friend, you trust them, you give them access to your place.
No, you didn't.
You stole a
I
key
did.
or whatever, you had
I did.
access. And, they come over while you're sleeping and wake you up with a cup of water in the face.
And the funny thing is, I think we can all relate, that everybody just has water bottles just laying in their car for months on end, and they get all hot and gross and nasty. Well, I used one of those water bottles to throw on him. So it was like hot water. It wasn't like, room temperature. No, it was like really hot, because Florida, is hot. So
Yeah, very hot. Very hot.
And I think this was during the summertime too, so it was even worse. And I totally didn't even care. I just boop.
Yeah, just totally splashed me. Totally disrespectful. Unwarranted.
All over the couch.
Unwanted. And all the uns you can think of. And yeah, she totally splashed me with a nasty, stale cup of water, and it totally just ruined my beauty sleep. But that's Callie Amber.
Because he needs a lot of beauty sleep.
Evidently, I need a lot of beauty sleep. Which I can't get because my co-star splashes me with water unannounced.
So, next clip we're going to show you. It was probably a couple days after the whole water incident. I had to hide my face for a few days from him afterwards, because, So, I decided to come over, and I think this was just one of those days we were brainstorming, I believe. And we weren't really, gonna be going out anywhere, doing anything like that. So, I was just chilling on the couch, and I was thirsty, and all he had was like water and beer, and not everybody wants that. I'm sorry. So I was, in the mood for like Gatorade or whatever. It's the middle of the day. It's hot.
It's very hot.
I'm in the mood for Gatorade. So I asked him, to run up. He literally lives like a minute away from a gas station. You can walk to it, and
which makes it like 20 minutes, by the way.
And I'm like, Mark, come on, get me a drink. Like, I'm thirsty. And he said no. Like,
yeah.
who can say no to me?
Yeah, I said no, because number one, it was summertime and it was hot as fuck. Number two, I just got out the shower, and who the fuck wants to go and walk for fucking 40 minutes at 12 noon in the summertime? Number two, her car was right outside. Like, seriously? You got Honda Elantra AC up in this bit. No, I wasn't walking nowhere. Yeah.
Anyway, so needless to say, he had a very rude awakening from that one. Never say no to me because you will regret it. And you'll see in this next video.
Yeah, and how she got people to participate to put me in this predicament is still a mystery to this day.
I did have help in this. I did.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
But shortly after, I took what you would call a mid-afternoon nap.
I still didn't get my Gatorade. But anyway.
Hardcore. Ice cold. Ice cold, baby.
Enjoy the clip.
Mark!
What?
Hey. Can you do me a favor? You want to run up to the gas station for me and get me something to drink?
Run up to the gas station?
Yeah.
To Flash?
Yeah. It's not far.
Why are you asking me to do it when your car's right there?
Because I'm lazy.
Well, you know what? Today's my day off. No.
And today is my day off.
You ain't well, then you better go get that shit then.
No, you do it.
Callie, I don't feel like going nowhere for real.
You will suffer the consequences if you say no to me.
Yeah. So you always say.
Bet.
I'm just saying, I don't feel like going anywhere.
Alright.
I'm tired.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Am I sure I don't feel like going anywhere?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm tired.
Alright. Well,
I just want to lay here and be lazy.
you're gonna face the consequences
I don't
then.
even want to do the show today.
Well, you're gonna face the consequences then.
Okay.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Alright. He said no. So.
Here comes Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail. Hippity hoppity, Easter's on its way, bringing every girl and boy baskets full of Easter.
Yeah. So that was me in a very curious position. Bound hand and foot, duct tape style, bagged, pink bag, and I don't think it was nowhere near fucking close to Easter. But here I am, chocolate bunny, hopping down the sidewalk of my cul-de-sac.
His neighbors were probably very scared.
All of my neighbors. I couldn't even see because I had the pink bag over my head, but I totally could feel the eyes on me. And what?
I'm just surprised nobody called the cops. I mean, if I saw that,
Dylan, what's going
hopping
on?
down my sidewalk, I'd be a little concerned. You know, I mean, that's
absolutely.
just.
It was a very weird situation.
Yeah.
And at the time, we had a construction crew in the cul-de-sac, and they was doing a lot of work, and they used to talk to me when I would come outside, and after that, they didn't talk to me.
I think a lot of people stopped talking to me in the neighborhood after that.
I lost a lot of respect for that. And I lost some fans for that. But those of y'all who stuck with me, I love y'all. I rock with y'all. One love, man. True shit.
But in the end, I think it's safe to say,
Callie proved the point.
I never got my Gatorade. And
She never got a Gatorade.
I never did. I was very, very upset.
I held on. I stayed true.
I could have dehydrated that day. I shouldn't even be here right now. I mean, I should just be...
I was the one hopping like a damn bunny with a bag.
I could have dehydrated.
Well, you could have, I would have rode with you and I would have got out the car and went in the store and got you a Gatorade. But you wanted me to walk.
Yeah, I did.
In the summer.
Yeah.
Don't I get enough abuse from you?
No.
I don't?
No.
Alright, so if I died because of heat exhaustion, would this make you happy?
You can drink the Gatorade.
So technically you don't even want the Gatorade, you just want to see me suffer. To the point of death. And then I can consume all the Gatorade and revitalize myself.
There you go. Perfect.
That's a deal.
That was the last clip we had for this show, but we will have more. We have plenty to show you. When I say plenty, I mean we've got pretty much both of our phones at storage capacity full of these videos. So
Yes.
we look forward to showing, well, I look forward to showing them to you. I don't know about him, because they're, mainly
of me fucking looking like a baboon.
Exactly.
But, you know, we hope you enjoyed it. It's season 1, episode 1, Marc and Cali show, back for the first time. We're glad you tuned in. I hope you had a good time of seeing me being humiliated by my coworker and co-star Callie Amber. It was great. It was all fun. It was all off the cuff. Nothing was rehearsed. And this, I hope it gave you a little comical moment for 10 minutes during your workday. On that note, tip. Here's a tip for all of our viewers.
Tip of the night.
Do not abandon all common sense and know-how when you go on vacation. You still are intelligent. You still have common sense. You still know how to use Google. You still know how to research your area where you're going. Do not go to the front desk and ask the front desk associates where the beach is when it's right in front of you. Use common sense and know-how.
Go to the front desk and ask where the front desk is.
Go to the front desk. And that happens. People actually come to the front desk and ask where the front desk is. So use common sense when you check in somewhere. Remember, front desk associates are there to provide a service. And
they are people too.
And they are people too. And as good as you are is as good as they are. So remember that.
Unless you have more money.
Unless you have more money. Okay.
Then, you know.
Yes. And look, it's not asking too much to tip your front desk associates. They work really hard to check a lot of people in. They deal with multiple personalities, and that in itself can drive a person crazy. That's why Callie left the front desk. But don't worry, we're gonna get her back really soon.
I don't know about that.
You're coming back. We're gonna get you back. The fans are gonna demand it. I've been demanding it, but evidently my wants and desires are not enough. So we need all of you to chime in. Put in the comment box, Callie, go back to the front desk with Mark Revan, and we'll give y'all fantabulous footage.
We'll take a vote and see.
Marc and Cali Show, Season 1, Episode 1 is a wrap. Thank you. We love y'all. See you soon.